channel today. It's your lady Mandy. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I've missed you all. I'm really sorry for not being consistent. It's not been easy. A lot of things going on with me, but I thank God and I know it's all for good, right? So I want to say thank you to all my returning subscribers. Those of you keep coming back to watch my videos. I'm so grateful. I'm thankful. I also appreciate my first time viewers. You see my video for the very first time. My name is Mandy. I teach on spirituality, how to make use of nature, because God is nature. So please, if you're here for the first time, do it to hit the red subscribe button. The subscription is free, absolutely free. You're not paying for it. Turn your notification bell so that each time there's an upload like this coming from me, you'll be the first to be notified. Also share my videos, like my videos, and comment. Please, I'm sorry about the dog that is barking. There are some things we can't control, right? So please forgive. Alright, welcome. Today will be a quick and a brief one. Alright. For those who checked up on me, please, I want to say thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really grateful. Alright. Thank you. So today is a quick one. We are talking about spiritual things. Now remember, before we talk about spirituality, you have to understand that spiritual controls the physical. You can't talk about the physical without talking about the spiritual. What happens in the physical has already taken place in the realm. It has already taken place in the spiritual realm before it's made manifest into the physical realm, into reality. And that is why you see a lot of times when God reveals things to you, it is not time for you to play with it. It is not time for you to joke around. It is not time for you to procrastinate and tell the whole world. It is time for you to pay attention to the message that is being passed to you. Now, our spirit guide have a way of bringing us messages by doing what's through revelations, dreams, trance, different ways. Sometimes synchronicity, numbers, yes. A lot of ways they bring messages to us. Alright? They can bring messages to you in a way you cannot decode. But if you're somebody that understands spirituality and pays attention, you'll be able to decode when a message is being passed to you. They can even pass a message to you through a child. That is how it is. They can pass a message. As far as they want to convey that message to you, they will pass it to you. And if they see that your channel is not open enough to receive this message, they can even reveal that message to someone else or someone close to you. Alright? So when we're talking about spirituality, it is something that you have to take very, very serious. Alright? Not as if you take it serious that your everything is there. But take it serious as in pay attention to your environment, pay attention to yourself, what happens to you, what happens to your environment. Pay attention to find out things around you or about you. You understand me? So today I'll be teaching about how to control some certain things that happen to us. What are those things that happen to us? If you're someone that is you have been taking a herbal drugs, yes. A lot of people complain that when they take drugs, they do cleansing, or they have a spiritual product they are using, it doesn't work for them. Now, one of the reasons why this thing occurs like that is that sometimes negative hands touch or negative spirits touch those products for you. And when they touch it, definitely that product will not work again. Alright? It will not work again. You see, some people complain that, this product, I've been using it for so many long time ago. And a lot of people use same products and they have testimonies. They have breakthroughs. But you're using your own, nothing seems to be happening to you. No testimony, nothing different, you understand? There's no visible evidence to show that you're using a spiritual product or you're taking herbs. Maybe you're sick, you're taking herbs, and these herbs seem not to be working. And you bought these herbs from someone that a lot of people have testimonies from, you understand, about their herbs. So what do? I'll be teaching us a simple tips for you to try. Alright, because it has worked for me and that is why I want to share it today. Alright, if you notice you're using a spiritual product, you bought a spiritual product to use, or you're taking a spiritual medicine and it's not working for you, remember I said it is likely that there are negative spirits touching those products and not allowing it to work. So I'm introducing to you a plant called what? Ejite. This plant. This plant grows virtually everywhere. You can see how it is. Yes, see it. It grows in almost everywhere in the field of across your neighborhood or almost in some certain fields. You understand? But if you look around your environment, you find it. The plant is not scarce. It's something that is almost everywhere because a lot of people see it as a wasteful plant. But this plant you're seeing here can do wonders for you. They call it ejite. Alright, I've forgotten the English name, but the Igbos call it ejite. Now, what do you do with this plant when you get it? If you're having any of the above things I've mentioned, if you're using spiritual products or taking spiritual medicine, and it seems not to work for you. Now, when you get to this plant, where this plant is, you hold it with your hand and speak that as I use this plant on this product, that whatever that is resisting my healing, my open doors, my favors, my breakthrough, my cleansing, let that thing be terminated. Okay? So after speaking, you remove the plant. Alright? After you remove it, when you get to your house, you see that particular product you're using, the drugs or the soap or the perfume, whatever you're using, just get this plant like this. Sorry, I'm using my other hand to video, so I will not be able to be showing you a practical of what to do. But I believe I'm using a simple language that you can understand. So you do what? You just get this plant, then cut off one part of the plant like this. Just get one part. Just cut it a little. Alright, let me see. I can do it. Okay, for instance, okay, this is the plant. So, so this is it. Well, make sure you cut a very long one. Just cut off one part that is long enough. So what do you do with it? To get to that product, you tie it around that product. Tie it around that product. That particular product you're using for any spiritual exercise that seems not to be working. Get this plant. Use the long one that can go the product round, alright, for tying. Use it, then tie it. As you tie it, you see any spirit, any power resisting the healing from these drugs or from this medicine, or my healing from this spiritual product, or my healing from this spiritual soap or perfume, whatever you're using, you know it, right? Okay? You see, whatever that is resisting, any power, any spirit resisting it, then as I tie it around this product, may it start to work for me. The way it works for others, it shall work for me too. Alright? So after tying it, you do what? You keep it. Allow it for some time, then you use it. You can allow it for 24 hours so that the energy will be absorbed. Okay? Allow it for 24 hours, then you start using that product. Now, one thing is trusting God. Another thing is using the product and having no faith. Some people use products and they don't have faith. That is why it does not work for you. Some people, before you even bought the product, you're already complaining. Are you sure it will work? Are you sure it will work? I've tried a lot of drugs. I've tried a lot of this. I've tried a lot of that. And that is why most times when you buy spiritual product, it doesn't work for you because you do not have the faith. You do not have that energy that it takes for that thing to work. You go to a pastor sometimes, he gives you just ordinary water and you bless it and drink it. And healing takes place. Why? Because you have faith that that water will work for you. If you do not have the faith, there is no amount of water that pastor will give to you that will work for you. That is how it works with nature. Whosoever that is criticizing nature is criticizing God because it's God that owns nature. If you know God deeply, if you understand spirituality deeply, you will know that God is nature. He is Mother Earth. He is water. He is fire. He is air. God is everything elemental first if you don't know. So if you are among those that are criticizing nature, anything you see, because you are over religious, you condemn it. I'm sorry to say, some English people say never, because one day you might end up that thing you say never to. You might need it. So from today, do practice what I have told you, and I believe God with you. Even though your faith might not be, but I believe God with you because I have taught this. You will have a testimony. Alright? See you in my next one, and God bless you. Bye.